Nothing builds anticipation for UFC fights more than the interactions between the participants and the involved trash talk. For Jordan Leavitt's upcoming July fight, the boxer's burning to beat Paddy Pimblett and prove himself the better fighter in the ring. Want to know more about Jordan Leavitt and Paddy Pimblett's fight? Keep watching for all the details. Let's begin. First up, Jordan Leavitt slightly offended by Paddy Pimblett offer. Jordan Leavitt's an up-and-coming boxer who just booked a big fight with current star Paddy Pimblett, and he's admitted he has some mixed feelings about it. While Pimblett is a current favorite to compete for a UFC title in the future, many have felt that his fights have been a bit easy, so he can create hype around a winning streak, one of which is against upcoming rival Jordan Leavitt. Regarding getting the call for the fight, Leavitt admitted that he hadn't expected it at all. It's his biggest MMA opportunity yet, and his chance to make himself unforgettable if he wins. So while the boxer's first reaction was to say no, he did eventually reconsider. The boxer revealed during an appearance on the MMA Hour that the first call came in asking if he was willing to fight in July in England, and he refused. An hour later, another call came asking him to reconsider, to which he answered that he hated traveling. But then they mentioned that the fight was against Paddy Pimblett, and Leavitt instantly changed his answer. After all, if all goes well, this could be a life-changing opportunity for him. Still, a little more thought on the matter led to Jordan being disappointed. He said that he felt like he was picked for being an easy win, and understandably, he's not okay with it. Next, Leavitt feels like Pimblett's been picking easy fights. Paddy Pimblett might have garnered a lot of fame for his slew of wins, but with that came a lot of criticism. With two of his wins against Luigi Vendramini and Rodrigo Vargas being due to first-round stoppages, people feel like he's less skill and more talk. Enter Jordan Leavitt, another rising star who's been tapped to play around against Pimblett in July. Leavitt's been on a 3-1 roll since winning his first fight on Dana White's Contender Series in 2020, but recently his close call with Ogden was a bit of an obstacle, and the boxer feels like that was what gave Pimblett's team the idea that he was easy to beat. The American mixed martial artist understandably has some mixed feelings on the matter. He admits that he knows the fight's meant to be another win for Pimblett on his way to stardom, saying that if he was someone on Pimblett's team and felt that he should go far, he would do the same. He went on to say that he did think Pimblett was talented and liked him. Leavitt finished up by saying that he felt slightly offended, but overall pretty excited about the match. He shook off any insult he felt and has a few tricks up his sleeve as well. And Leavitt said he was flattered but offended after call. The American boxer seems completely aware of his own shortcomings, a rare trait. He admitted in an interview that it was easy to see why Pimblett's team thought he could win. After his last fight with Ogden, he doesn't exactly seem like a boxer who can deliver a good punch to the head. On top of that, he still has a few technical weaknesses a good strategist would want to exploit, although he still thinks he'll win. Leavitt said that while he and Pimblett have never fought each other, he has fought better strikers and grapplers, and very bluntly, he would handily beat him. Despite the fight being on Pimblett's home ground in O2 Arena, the boxer's confident people will like him. The Monkey King already caused a bit of a stir by twerking after winning against Victor Martinez in April, and he says he'll stick to his ways. He's really flamboyant and an extra, and not one to shy away from a fight. Next, Leavitt determined to win his fight against Paddy Pimblett. According to Jordan Leavitt, the English crowd will love him after just 15 minutes of fighting. He's not worried in the least about walking into enemy territory, saying he's used to doing this sort of stuff all the time. Once he even fought a match where his opponent's coach was the referee. Since he's not embarrassed over his antics after he wins, Leavitt's admitted that he gets a lot of hate and isn't like the typical fighter, but he's not afraid to look ridiculous and is already thinking up what to do if he manages to win against Pimblett. It's going to be crazy. In fact, even Leavitt thinks it'll cause a riot, but he's good at dodging, so he's not worried about it. He's intent on winning, and his confidence is appealing, although it remains to be seen if he's actually all that. The boxer insists that if Paddy the Baddy is the golden boy, then he's the platinum boy, and he'll prove it. Fans will see the adrenaline-fueled fight go down at the O2 Arena on July 23rd, so we'll find out soon enough who the winner's going to be. Either way, it's going to be a fight for the ages. Now, in other news, Muhammad Ali's grandson to make UFC debut. Former world boxing champion Muhammad Ali's grandson, Biagio Ali Walsh, is set to make a debut in the mixed martial arts this Friday. While his grandfather is a world-famous boxer, Biagio has decided to divert his path slightly and make his contact sports debut in MMA in the hopes of creating his own history and legend. Biagio is 23 years old and the older brother of Nico Ali Walsh. Unlike his brother, Nico's opted to follow in his grandfather's footsteps and won the 5 matches he has played so far. Despite coming from a family of boxers, Biagio obeyed his instincts and trained hard. Soon enough, he had completely devoted himself to developing certain skill sets that would allow him to face more complex challenges. Even though the coronavirus delayed his debut, he worked out and practiced in his garage, and due to his hard work, he will finally be appearing in MMA for the first time on Friday. Another job Biagio has taken on is modeling. However, since the fighter said he wanted to prioritize his studies and gym schedule over it, it's possible we won't be seeing him much in his capacity as a model, but it's definitely something to look forward to. Next, Paddy Pimblett and TJ Dillashaw continue verbal spat. UFC star Paddy Pimblett shot back at TJ Dillashaw's comment about his weight gain over the offseason. He did not hold back, stating clearly that he thinks Dillashaw should first look in the mirror before criticizing others. Dillashaw said that Pimblett has gained huge amounts of weight between fights and that the UFC featherweight is on his way to destroying his body. He also mentioned that he was just loving diabetes. During an interview with the Schmo show, he said that even if they promote him the right way and do everything in their control to valet a good image, despite the fact that he has potential in him to grow and get into the higher echelons of the UFC, he will never become a champion if he kept up the work ethic he currently has. Paddy Pimblett responded by bringing up the time Dillashaw used to sell t-shirts with his face on it saying "Fat Tyler," poking fun at his own off-season weight gain when he came out of camp. He told him not to forget his own past, calling him a sausage-cheating little juicehead and saying that he would never have won a belt without taking steroids. Next, situation in France compared to The Purge by Paddy Pimblett. UFC star Paddy Pimblett is opening up on his experience on the attack of the Liverpool fans, saying that it was a terrifying ordeal and comparing it to the movie Purge. After the Reds' 1-0 defeat to Real Madrid, fans were mugged by local youths in gangs. Eyewitnesses state that they numbered up to 1,000. Many of the supporters were attacked with tear gas and pepper spray before and after the game. The police made no move to help Liverpool and Real fans who were subjected to muggings and knife attacks by local youths. Paddy, who witnessed it, compared the scene to the 2013 American film The Purge is based on an annual event where all crimes are made legal for one day. Some had machetes, knives, bars, and bats. "I've never been so scared," was what Pimblett had to say about this. Despite clear witnesses, French authorities and UEFA continue to say Liverpool fans were responsible for the disruption and that they tried to get in the event using fake tickets. Paddy Pimblett refused to take this lying down and told the public how a steward tried to take his ticket, claiming it was fake, something that probably happened to everyone else, and that 40,000 fake tickets in 3 weeks was an absolutely absurd claim. That's a wrap for this video. Which boxer will you be supporting in the fight? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.